Boricua. No. I can see where my hyperfixation issue started. I think I need to go to the eye doctor. Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you know what you want. Is it on? Hello, welcome to my channel. It's Ariah Monae. Today we're just gonna do a Q&A. This is my very first YouTube video on this channel. So this video is just to help you get to know me and learn a little bit about me. Today we have a matcha as my drink of choice. Let's get into it. I have some questions on my phone that I'm just gonna read through, and yeah, I want June to come say hi because I do have a cat and she usually makes an appearance up here. Hi. Hi, mommy. This is June. I don't know if y'all can see her. Hi. This is my child, June. She's 2 years old. Hi, say hi. Anyways, this is my daughter. And she will probably make an appearance and you'll probably hear her running around. Anyways, my name is Ariah. It's like Mariah, but without the M. My social media name is Ariah Monae, which I recently just changed it to because I think it sounds better. But my full name is Ariah Monae Rivera Clemente. So yeah, my last name is not Monae. That's my middle name. I am Black and Puerto Rican. My dad is half Black, half Puerto Rican, and then my mom is fully Black. So hence the last name. And no, I do not know Spanish. I really want to learn, and I know like the basics, obviously. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bonita. Boricua. No, I really don't know Spanish, and I really want to learn, but Spanish is kind of hard to learn if you're not like really dedicated to learning it. So yeah, I was born and raised in Austin, Texas. I really grew up in like a small town outside of Austin. It's like a 30-minute drive down the road, so I like to just say that I'm born and raised in Austin. I love Austin, although it has changed a lot over the years since I've lived here. But yeah, this is like really like my home, and I've never really like lived anywhere else in my adult life or my childhood. Like my childhood has been here. My family lived in Georgia for a few years, but I was a baby, so I don't really remember any of that. After high school, I went to the University of Texas at Austin, and I just graduated from there in 2024. Spring of 2024. And so yeah, I majored in journalism and I minored in business. College was very interesting, to say the least, but UT has always been my dream school. When I was young, I had a whole section of my wall dedicated to like UT posters, because growing up from here, you go to like a lot of UT games. So I went to like volleyball games, basketball games, football games. I went to all the games, and I would literally collect the posters, and I would even get them signed. That's how like obsessed I was with them. As a little girl, I always used to dream to play basketball on the UT team, but I quickly realized in high school that like basketball was not like that's not what I was really good at. So, but I still really wanted to go to UT. So when I got into UT, that was like, it was no question that I was going there. I am the oldest of 4 siblings, so it's 5 of us total, and it's a very large age gap between us. So the first one, it's like an 8-year age gap. The smallest one, I think, is like 6 years old. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers, and I love my family to death. I'm a big family person, and they still live in like my childhood home, so I see them almost every week, and I wouldn't want it any other way. How would you describe your personality in 3 words? I will say, like, I am very introverted. And once I get, like, really close with you and comfortable, then that's when I start to exude my, like, extroverted self. But, yeah, I will say I'm, like, introverted / like, reserved. You can see that she wants to play right now. This is, like, one of her favorite toys. And she's so silly. Hi. Oh, you got it stuck on you? How did you do that? Hold on. Hold on, let me get it off. There. I would say that I'm also very calm. Most of the time I'm very, like, chill and relaxed. And I feel like the way that I just, like, carry myself is, like, in a calm manner most times. I am also very goofy. I like to mix, like, awkward and goofy like together, because, like, that's kind of me. And, like, if awkward and goofy could, like, become one, that would be me. My family can tell you, like, I am just a goof. And again, that really only comes out of me if I'm, like, really close to you and, like, I feel comfortable enough to be, like, my true, like, goofy self around you. So not a lot of people see that side of me. On a camera, it's easy for me to show my personality, I think, sometimes. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time? My favorite thing to do in my free time, it kind of depends, because I have a hyperfixation issue. I don't know if it's an issue or just, like, I love to hyperfixate on things. So I go through a bunch of different, like, hobbies, because again, I hyperfixate on something and then I'll start hyperfixating on something else and ditch whatever else I was doing in the beginning. So yeah, I like to do a bunch of different things in my free time. Mainly stay home. I'm a big homebody, but while I'm at home, I'll either be watching, like, a new TV show, which I love TV and movies and film, mainly, like, rom-coms. I'm a big fan of, like, old 2000 rom-coms. Those are my favorite types of movies, and I could watch some of my favorite ones over and over again. I also love to read, and I'm actually in that era again right now. Reading is something that I, like, pick up and put down, but I've been reading recently, and I'm currently on the Twisted series, which is really, really good. I like to just, in my free time, I'm picking up and putting down different hobbies. I've learned how to crochet. I recently also just started junk journaling, which has been so freaking fun, because I just collect a bunch of junk and put it in a journal, which, one thing about me, I love to hoard, but I'm trying to get over that in 2025. So junk journaling has been really fun, because I just get to collect the little knickknacks that I would be so sad to throw away and put it all in one place to, like, keep the memories. I don't get a lot of free time, though, honestly, because I work a lot. But when I do, I'm either in my crib doing something random, or I'm with my best friend also doing something random, or watching a TV show, or chatting shit. Or I'm with my family and hanging out with them and playing either, like, on the Switch or doing something random, like I said. So, yeah. What is your favorite childhood memory? That one's hard because I have the worst memory. So, let me think. Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is, like, the like, Rainbow Loom Retrica era. That was probably one of my favorite parts of my childhood, because me and my siblings would have so many photo shoots with, like, the Retrica, like, filters, and I have so many photos. And Rainbow Looms was, oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite things to do. I literally almost started a YouTube channel. I would sit in my bed and try to record myself making one of those bracelets as, like, a tutorial.
Hi, I will be showing you how to make this pretty starburst bracelet.
And I thought I was hot shit, honestly. I love my childhood. Just being a kid is so fun. And I think like right now I'm trying to like heal my inner child. I loved the little like hobbies and just doing fun stuff. I was so obsessed with it. Like Furbies, it was just the cutest little thing. I can see where my hyperfixation issue started because I had so many like hobbies as a child. Making big bookmarks was also a really big thing. And one thing about my family, we will try to like entrepreneur and market anything. And I think my mom like was trying to get me to sell them at one point. Anyways, my favorite childhood memory is like just doing all of the like little hobby things and just having a good time. And there's like having no one to like shit on you and hate on you for like liking certain things was amazing. It was the best feeling in the world. What's one thing people always misunderstand about you? I feel like a lot of people don't understand how like awkward and reserved I can be in person, and sometimes it comes off as like me being rude or not friendly or weird, but like I genuinely am just like truly an awkward and introverted person in like when you meet me in person. So, and I've gotten a little bit better with the awkwardness because I've had to like adult and like go into work and talk to random people. So, I'm a little bit better with being less awkward with like in-person interactions. But that's why it's so hard for me to like meet people because I'm genuinely just introverted and shy and awkward, like off rip. And I've always been that way since a little kid. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people can get that misconstrued. But once you get to know me and like once you give me like the energy that you like want to get to know me, and you don't like, once I feel like the energy is right, then I'm really like open. I'll probably tell you my whole life story and I can be really chill, honestly, once you get to know me. But them first interactions we may have might be awkward, and yeah, I come off that way. I don't know. What's a talent or skill you have that surprises people? I honestly don't have a lot of talents. I do and I don't. I'm very crafty, but like that's not a surprising talent. I can sing. I was in choir since middle school, and I stopped doing it in high school because of athletics. But I do have a voice. My mom can sing, and my dad like used to rap, and he still raps with his brothers to this day as like a little fun hobby he likes to do. So yeah, me and my family are very like musically gifted, I would say. I don't like singing in front of people. I don't know how I got through choir because I'm really honestly one of the most, again, awkward and shy in front of people. And yeah, choir, I literally would stand on stage and sing to people. Like I don't know how I did that, because I literally will not even sing in front of my best friend to this day. Like I'll sing, like if a song is on, like I might like mumble it or like sing it a little bit, but I will never just flat out like sing a song. Yeah. But I don't think that's a surprising talent that I can sing. I don't really have a surprising talent. I don't know. My legs are double jointed, so like they bend back further than normal, but that's not like a surprise, and it's not that cool, honestly. Next question. What's a book, movie, or TV show that you're obsessed with? This is a hard one. Okay, I'm gonna just go through each category. First, book. A book that I'm obsessed with. I haven't read a book in a long time that I've been like, oh my gosh, like this is so good. But there was one, I think it was Fine Print. That one was really, really good, and I was genuinely obsessed with that book. Yeah, I'll say that one. The Fine Print was, I think my eyes are like having trouble seeing, because like, why does this look blurry to me? I think I need to go to the eye doctor, because now it's clear. Or like, I can't tell if it's the camera, but like right now this little screen looks blurry to me. Do I have farsightedness? Wait, but I've never had this problem before. Wait, I'm so confused. Because, like, I can read this receipt, but this screen right now looks very blurry to me. But when I put these on, it looks clear. But wait, but it's just my image, though. Because I can read, but it just looks a little blurry. I bought these glasses from Target because I thought they were cute, but I didn't know that they were prescription. And maybe this is God telling me that I need help. Oh my gosh, it can't be. It can't be. Y'all, I think something's wrong with my eyes. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to make an eye doctor appointment. Okay, anyways, favorite movie. This one's really hard because I have a few, but I will say top 2 favorite movies is Just Right with Queen Latifah and Common. That movie is just chef's kiss. Like, it is truly one of the best 2000 rom-com movies, and I could watch that movie over and over and over again until I die. And then The Wedding Planner with J-Lo and Matthew McConaughey. That movie is top tier. I've watched that movie a million times. Like, it's really, really good. TV show is obviously Insecure. That will always be my show. There was a time, and it was when I was dealing with a breakup, that I was watching that show on repeat. Like, and I will watch it to this day on repeat. Like, I will turn that show on. If, like, there's nothing to watch, I will watch that show. So, yeah, I've watched that show a bunch of times. And I think it's genuinely, like, my favorite TV show ever. Issa Rae, I love her down. Who has been the biggest influence in your life? Okay, this is a hard question. I would like to say that I have been my biggest influence in my life. And hear me out. My parents have always been my like biggest influence, and mainly because they've always, I guess they're more of like, they've always been my biggest support system. Like, they've always pushed me to be great and do great and, you know, go up. But I've never like looked up to like any celebrities. Honestly, yeah, I've been my biggest influence and my biggest competition in life, and I've always just tried to be better. And I haven't like ever really like looked up to someone and been like, oh my gosh, like they are the reason why I need to get to where I need to go. I am the reason why I need to get, like, now I know how to describe it. My future self has been my biggest influence. I know what I want out of life. I know what I want my life kind of to like look like. And I know what I deserve. And that has always been my biggest influence. I know that I am going to be the rich, successful, like big sister that my siblings, I don't know why my voice is getting shaky. I always do this. That my siblings can look up to. So my future self has always been my biggest influence, honestly. What's a bucket list item you're excited to cross off? A bucket list item that I am excited to cross off is traveling outside of the country. I am not well traveled. I've never been outside of the country. I just got my passport in 2024, like November, or October. And yeah, that's one of like the biggest like bucket list items that I'm like actually excited for, like to travel outside the country. Like, and I am going to Mexico this year, so that's technically outside of the country, but I mean to like Europe or Asia. But I am going to Mexico this year, so I guess that's technically a bucket list item that I'm gonna cross off. And that is exciting. But that's not like what I mean. Traveling outside the country to experience the actual country. Because I'm going to Mexico for a wedding, not to experience Mexico, if that makes sense. So that's how I'll word that. What's one thing you want your viewers to take away from your content? I got all of these questions from ChatGPT, by the way. So they're very generic and like, anyways. One thing I want my viewers to take away from my content is just I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start tapping into like my self-care, self-help era again, because I have like a lot of growing to do, and I realized that when I started my corporate job, because I work with like a bunch of older people who like kind of already have, they've done a lot of growing and like have a lot of life behind them. But I kind of just want to grow more, learn more about myself, about life, about just like everything. And I kind of want to share that with my viewers as well. So, like, any advice that I can really give, and I feel like I can give decent advice now to maybe those who are younger, and like in college still, or really just anyone who's still like in their 20s. And there's just a lot of growth that still has to be had, especially in your early 20s. I am 22, which I don't think I said that. I don't think I told you that. I am 22. I will turn 23 on June 19th. 23. That number sounds a little bit too serious for me, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I'm a Gemini also. And I know us Geminis get like a bad rep, but like I love being a Gemini. And I think my type of Gemini is a little bit different than, because I don't remember the full dates, but I think the last day is June 20th. So I'm at the end of the spectrum for Geminis. And I think the end of the Gemini season Geminis are completely different than the beginning. I don't know how many questions I answered, but hopefully y'all got to learn a little bit more about me. And if you want to like know more, or like if you have more questions, please drop them in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer them or tell you more about myself. I'm super excited about this journey because I just love documenting my life, and making videos is so fun and cute to me. So even if no one does like tune in or watch, I'm super excited to just document everything, because I have fun trips planned this year, which I'm super excited about, and I will be documenting that because my best friend is getting married this year, and that, oh, I'm so freaking excited. I will be a bridesmaid, which I'm so excited about, and like she chose me to be one of her bridesmaids. I'm like one of her like 3 friends. It was expected. But anyway, she chose me to be her bridesmaid. Oh my gosh. I just look forward to showing y'all a little bit of my life and sharing my world to YouTube. I don't think I was looking at the camera this whole time. This is going to be an adjustment for me. I keep looking at myself instead of the camera, which I think every YouTuber goes through that. So please just bear with me. I will start looking at you. I will. I'm going to do it, okay? I'm going to make a note to look at you. If you are interested in tuning in, don't forget to subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I will see y'all very soon. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, week, night, morning, whenever you are watching this. Yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.